Hey guys, welcome back to our channel. In today's video, we are going to take you with us while we set up our brand new product photography space, which is back there where all those boxes are. I was going to set it up and start taking pictures, but I thought, you know what, a lot of my viewers are small business soap business owners, and I definitely think that you guys would find this stuff interesting. So if you want to keep watching, then keep watching. For those of you who are new to our channel, I am Jerica.
And I'm Kale.
And we are the owners and creators of Quench Bear, which is a soap company. And for a long time, my product photography setup was this. I'll insert the footage right here. It was super easy, really simple, and pretty much a beginner's product photography setup. But today we are leveling up. I bought some equipment and I really wanted to create a space where I can really control the light so I don't have to wait for a sunny day or a bright corner of the room in order to take my product photos. So let's open up those boxes and set up the space.
Let me get my knife.
So here is the product photography space, and we are in the attic loft of my house, and over here is my crafting room where I set up my soap boxes, and over here is where I edit all of my YouTube videos and do a lot of my computer stuff. I thought this corner would have been great for product photography, so we have this table set up. We got this table from IKEA's As Is section, and we have this hanger up here that's going to hang up our backdrops, and all of these boxes are my lights, and I invested in a lot of lights because when you take product photography, light is your most important thing, the most important aspect into making your products look good. So let's start opening these up because I actually kind of forgot what I ordered. So the first thing are these filler lights, and they emit any color of the rainbow. And I got two of them so that I can use them to fill in the color space of the product photo. Because I found when I was taking pictures using natural light, there is always these pockets of shadows, and I think these lights will really help in filling up those areas of darkness. So
yeah,
two of these.
Good call.
I think this is our tripod that I got. I only have one tripod, and I currently use that to take my YouTube videos in my studio. And I would bring that tripod upstairs to use, and it's a heavy, cumbersome thing. So I definitely think investing in a second one was a good idea.
Comes in a nice carrying bag as well.
Yes, and this is the same one that I have. This is the newer tripod. And don't worry, I have everything listed in my description box below. All right, next box. Okay, here we go. Here is one of the lights that I ordered. This is a Godox FV150. And I will be using this guy to cast a continuous light onto my products. So here's another box from Newer. And I think this might be the light stand for this Godox light, because this is just the spotlight. And we need it to stand up on something, and I think this is it. Yep, here we go.
Ooh, it's tall.
Yeah. And I also got a secondary light to help supplement the scene. And this one is I think this is another Godox. Yes, this is the SL60.
Maybe we'll leave the rest of that in there for now.
Yeah. I actually have one of these already that I use to light up my YouTube videos. I think this box came in the same box as this light, so it's probably the stand that comes with. Yeah, this is the stand. Do you recognize this?
Yes, I do.
Yeah.
Yep.
So this light has a really awesome metal stand, which is important when you have something that's top heavy. You want something that's sturdy so that it doesn't topple over. And these three boxes are my backgrounds. I'm not going to unbox them right now, but I got a blue one, I got a white one, and I got a pink one. And I will set this up once I set the lights up. And in here is a soft box for this light, but it could also be a softbox for the other big light, and a softbox helps to diffuse whatever light these lights emit. So that is all the equipment and all of the lights. I'm going to leave this camera running as we set them up. So this is us setting everything up. So if you're going to get the same light, when it comes to this part, loosen it up here, and this guy comes out. And what you're going to do is turn it upside down so that this can go in like that. And that is where the light is going to rest on. So this light has a hole in the bottom, and this is how you're going to rest it up on top of here. For this nut, or this, I'm not sure what, does this have an official name?
It's a wing nut screw thing. I don't know, don't judge me for my lack of knowledge.
Loosen it, and then fit it on top of here, and then tighten it. So this guy can actually go both ways. If you put it this way, then you can screw this into anything that has a screw thing in the bottom. But for our light, we want it this way so that the light can rest on it. And you just put that onto there, and then tighten it, and just tighten it on both sides until it's level like that. And that's your light. So if you don't plan on having a softbox, you can stick this guy on here, and that will direct your light onto your subject. And sometimes you'll want a direct beam of light on things, so you'll want to use something like this, but I'll show you the softbox assembly. That went faster than last time, probably because we knew what we were doing this time, huh?
Can I put this on as a tutu?
No, you cannot. Do you have a waist that small? Kayla wants to put this on as a tutu.
Or what do they call those old dresses that are kind of like...
I forget. Let us know in the comments if you guys know what Kayla's talking about. So to replace this light with this light, we're going to come a little bit closer, Kayla, so that they can see what I'm doing here. We're going to twist this off, and we are going to replace it with these guys, with this guy. So if you come a little bit closer, Kale, there's these 3 prongs on this particular light, and these line up to the actual light head. So to get it on there, you'll want to line up the prongs with the spotlight, and you'll twist it until it locks into place. There you go.
That was a good sound.
Yep. So what makes this a soft box is the diffusion, and to create that diffusion, there's this piece that you stick onto the front, and if you come closer, Kale, there's this Velcro edge that this lines up with in order to diffuse the light that it emits. And there you go, you got a soft box. Right there. And this will be our main light, or one of our main lights. I have 2 main lights. And now that we have this set up, I'm going to move it into place over here. We're going to have to secure a few things down, I think.
Yeah, you can like start to loosen it. Loosen it.
Are you okay? So here's the stand for the second light. And we're not going to bring it up to its full height just yet because we want to work with it while it's still eye level. And we're going to set up this light for it. Yep, and this is very similar to the other light we just set up. But this is a slightly more powerful one. This is the Godox FV150.
So it looks like that screw's already in there the right way, or it doesn't come out.
I think it's in there. Yeah, that's how it's supposed to be. Yeah, you're going to want to loosen that wing nut. Is that what he called it? A wing nut?
I don't know. It's like a wing nut, but it doesn't come... It's like a wing screw? I don't know.
Now you can tighten it. It's in now. There you go. Perfect. And here is our light. Oop. Yeah. I think the light comes out here. And these high quality lights will come with these light covers, which is good. And in order to pull it out, it has that 3-prong system. Just align the prongs to the openings and it should pull out. So for this light, we don't have a softbox. We're just going to put the spotlight on here. And Kayla's pulling back the little notch that prevents this light from locking, or this, what do you call this? This hood from locking, and now it's in there. All right, so let's put this into place.
went thrifting. I got these shorts, and I don't like the way that they fit. They're a little too big. They don't accent my curves. So
see, that's the thing about thrifting. Kale really wanted to get this other shirt. Let's just say it was not meant for men, obviously so. But he was very insistent on getting it, and I said, Kale, you're gonna regret this purchase. And I feel like if I'd let you do that, you would have.
I get disappointed that like men's athletic clothes are typically like black, blue, or gray, and women's athletic clothes are always like have nice bright greens and oranges and light blues and even pinks. And then there's this really bright red shirt. It was a women's extra large, and I thought it fit really well on me. And like I put it on, and I come around the corner, and Jerica says, like, first thing that she says is like, "Why are you wearing a women's shirt?" I'm like, "Why does it have to be men's or women's?"
Because it was very obviously a women's.
And I realized that if I was bending over, like my backside would probably be pretty exposed.
So to get this camera on and off, there's this piece that comes with the tripod, and you just screw it in to the bottom. And this is pretty convenient because it helps getting the camera on and off pretty fast. And then you just get it back on here and then tighten it, and your camera is ready to go. So to widen this base, there's these levers that you push down, and then you can pull it up to get it wider. And I like that. So here's the progress so far. We have our 2 lights set up, we have our camera, and the last thing I'm going to set up is the backdrop. And I'm gonna set up the white one right now. And this isn't just any ordinary backdrop. This is a non-reflective backdrop specific for photography. And it is a little bit more expensive, but I think it's worth it. It's a worthwhile investment to make pretty professional looking photos. So this is the roll of paper that you get. This is great because if you ever get the paper dirty, you can just cut it off and roll out some fresh paper. So you have quite a bit of paper to work with, which is good.
Keep going.
No, that's fine. Please stop. So here is the setup. And I won't be using this turntable for product photos. This is more for my social media stuff, but the paper goes over that IKEA hanger, and it's resting down there, goes up and over, and it creates a seamless background that you can take product photography off of that, and it'll look gorgeous and seamless. So here is the final product photography setup, and we are going to show you what it looks like with the lights on. So here is the lights on, and you can see it makes a really bright setup. Let me turn down the exposure in this camera. And this type of light looks like daylight. Pretty even. It's not too cool, it's not too dark. And the reason why I spent a little bit more on these lights is that you can change the temperature of those lights. You can go cooler if you like. If you want to go a little warmer, you can do that. But their default settings are pretty good. Right, Kale?
Yeah.
Looks like
this is 50%. You want to see 100? Full
okay.
blast?
Sure.
Oh!
Oh, that's bright.
So bright. It's reflecting off.
Are we in our attic or in the Caribbean somewhere?
Yeah.
It is so bright. And then
face of the sun.
This one's only at 16% too, so it just gives you a lot of flexibility. So if you're ever hesitant about upping your product photography, I say do it, because I think it's totally worth it for consistent light. So I can take product photography at any time of day and have complete control over the light. We did it. It was a lot of work. I'm glad you helped me out.
That's what I'm here for.
So we have set up the lights. and I think it's going to really up our product photography game, so I'm excited. I'm pretty sure a lot of you are wondering, is this all worth it? Because it was a lot of money. I have been in business for 5 years now, so it's definitely not something I recommend you jump into if you're brand new to the soap business world. I've worked up to this, and it's actually pretty overdue. We really should have done this a while ago, but I'm glad we did it.
And I think Gibson approves too.
Yes. Gibson approves. Gibson, do you like the lights? Dempsey? Yeah, I don't think she really has an opinion. So that is it. If you like this kind of video, give it a big thumbs up. If you want to see more, please subscribe. And if you want to throw Kayla and I a little bit of extra support, you can check out our Patreon, and that is linked in the description box below. Thank you to everyone who has already chosen to support us on there. You guys are so amazing and so generous, especially my Bubble BFFs. These guys are just so awesome and so cool. And on there are my recipes as well. So if you want to learn how to make any of the stuff that I sell, that's all on my Patreon. So thank you so much to my patrons. You guys are amazing. So that is it. Until the next video, keep smiling, keep being awesome, keep doing cool things like setting up a product photography station, and I will see you, we will both see you in the next one. Bye guys.
Bye-bye.